let's go ahead and do this, because this is a lot easier to do right now. Reveal the source of sounds by the forest lake. We can do that. How do... There! You little shit. You need a net? Okay. Fairy dust? You snap your hand around the elusive creature and squeeze. Ah! Let me go, you knobby pot! You're crushing the life out of me! You threatening little pest, what do you know about this music? Music? What music? All I hear is a slapping waves and a peeping birdsies. Your winkly old ears must be full of bugs! Excuse me? No, it isn't. Don't you play smart with me, I'll pop off your head like a daisy. Jesus. Oh, you mean that music? Ugh, it's the sound of the snakes traveling circus. I thought everyone knew that. Circus stays still, but the doors, the thing, the travels you see, and right now the door's out on the lake, but you'll never get in. You give the wretched sprite a good shake, and a shower of glittering dust sheds off its wings. We're aggressive, but that's okay. Tell me how to cross the lake or I'll make a necklace from your teeth. Only faithful can show the way. Dirty fairies built a bridge. Keep all you big folk out unless the snake invites them in. You're fairy, aren't you? Where's the bridge? Ha! We're a pixie, not one of those flaming pandy mushroom heritors. Besides, the bridge is invisible to big stompers like you. The creature peers over your shoulder and waves its tiny arms. Oh look! There's a fairy now. Why don't you ask her? You turn and look, but in your moment of distraction, the pixie sinks its sharp teeth into your finger. Ouch, you sneaky little blighter! Springing free from your grasp, the slippery monster chitters a laugh and vanishes in a cloud of smoke. You look down at your dust-covered hand. Fairy or not, this bridge must be around here somewhere. Okay. Pushing aside the thrushes and cattails, you find strangely carved pedestal. It might be mistaken for a bird bath if you didn't know any better. As you run your fingers around the edge of the bowl, the remaining pixie dust on your hand flakes off as if drawn by an invisible force. Crude pictograph appear on the surface of the basin. They depict a coiled snake proceeding at the center of some kind of festival. Directions on how to reveal the bridge are carved on the outside. You see symbols resembling hay dust, dancing fireflies, and bird feathers. Okay, so we know what we need to do now. I want a birdie, a birdie. Oh yes, give me a birdie. No, get in the trap, you bird. Yeah. You guys, like this? Is this entertaining? Me catching birds and killing them? When it should be very easy to get feathers. I just don't want squirrels going to it. Because I don't want any squirrels. We don't need squirrels right now. I get a bird. Bird. Yes, bird. Yes! That was a very, intense. So, I need more fairy dust. And then fireflies. There should be a fairy right here. From the looks of it, there's one. Yeah. Give me your fairy dust. Yeah, fairy dust! I have more than what I need, but that's fine, because then I don't have to get it some later on if I need it later on. She's waiting for her love, so let's get her love. We got the fairy dust. And that, and then that. There we go! Glitter rains down gently, shimmering as it catches rays of sunlight. Slowly, the particles trace the form of a bridge leading from the edge of the water to the center of the lake. You tend to, I can't read that word, test the strength of the walkway, and find that it's strong as if it were made of solid stone. Why can't I just swim across the water? Like, why can't I swim? Like, can I not swim? Oh yes, we got inside. Well, hello, Mr. Snake. How are you doing? You are very beautiful. Wrapped in glittering jewelry, the serpent stares intently into a crystal ball as you approach. Welcome, my dear, welcome. I saw that you would come here in search of answers. Ha! I just come here in search of a bard. That's him outside, right? With the loot? The minstrel? Yes. He is working off a debt to me. All those folks out there seem to touch a deal. What is that word? What did you do to them? They're all humble folk looking for something. Just as you are, I'm here to provide them with my service in exchange for a bit of work. So what are you, some sort of carnival wizard? You're making quite the racket in my forest. A wizard? No. I am a seer, a cipher of the hidden mists, a foreteller of fortunes, and keeper of secrets. Fancy titles you've given yourself. Sounds like you're nothing but a used cart salesman peddling your wares to the gullible. Ah, a spectic. Step closer and let the crystal ball reveal its mysteries. The snake's voice drops low and seems to fill the tent with a heavy weight. I am helper of sorts, unrevealer of knots. I make the forgotten remember. You feel a scaly touch of slithering coils wind around you, but you are powerless to move. Okay, snake friend, I'm not into that. I'd prefer you not grabbing me without my consent and slithering your they're not tentacles. Slithering your snake body all over me, please ask for consent. And you have forgotten much. The snake's eyes twitch and swirl in a pattern you've never seen. Colors collapse into themselves and fractures into kaleidoscopes. Mosaics against the canvas walls. A voice speaks from far away. It takes you a moment to realize that it's ours. I have forgotten so much. Let me help you find your answers. The serpent's coils slowly squeeze the consciousness out of you. Holy man, this snake has taken this far. With a desperate push of willpower, you blink away from the snake's hypnotic gaze. Wait! Get off of me, you worm! You wiggle your body like a sack of loose shribs. Despite your protesting bones, you manage to squirm free and tumble backwards out of the tent. What if... With your eyes open, you find yourself back outside the snake's tent. You pick yourself up from the ground and dust off your soldiers. I guess that sly serpent has some tricks up his sleeve. I better come up for a plan for the next time I go in there. The festival parson seems confused after you tussle with the snake. As if the spell over them was momentarily shaken, the crowd disperse as they fumble around in a haze. Now's my chance to get a word with the bard. Maybe I can get him out of this mess. Who's the bard? This dude? Weary-eyed bard. Strumming his lute, the strapping young man has a faraway look in his eyes. Is it wistful, nostalgic, or even hypnous? Wander I may, but near away from she I call my lover. To my charging I stumble in and meet the gaze of another. Curious, I stared, I was not prepared, and this was my mistake. A blinding gaze, now I live in my days in the service of the snake. Cry not for me, for there is she that might still see me saved. My spirits they lift as she holds a gift from before I was enslaved. A mirror, but shattered, its pieces have scattered. If mended, we may be set free. Down the wishing wellspring, to the swamp's moonlight ring, and hiding within the pixie's tree. What's all this about a broken mirror? You gave it to that weeping maiden? Speak plainly, you worry-burling fool. No matter what you do, the poor musician barely seems to realize you're there. He just keeps strumming his lute and humming his mournful tune. Maybe that lovesick miss will know what he's on about. If I can decipher what he was talking about there. If the mirror that was broken can be mended, they all will be set free. I'm sorry, old lady, that you got confused there. But, like, that's really what that was about. Oh, still, my beating heart, have you any news about my dear sweet love? I found him at the carnival, but he's been memorized by the snake. Unless I can break the spell, no one in that carnival can leave. The snake? Say it isn't so. I've heard how he grants wishes, but only for a terrible price. Why would my love be so desperate as to consort with that charlatan? I haven't a clue, but he's stuck deep. The only thing I managed to get out of him was something about a mirror. Do you know anything about that? A mirror? Oh, yes, it was my first gift he ever gave me. From inside her bodance, she produces a small cracked hand mirror. But one night it slipped from my balcony and shattered on the cobblestones. I tried to piece it back together, but I could never find the last 3 shards. The songs mentioned something about a wishing well, a moonlight swamp, and a pixie tree. Keep that mirror close. I'll seek out the missing shards and return them to you. Oh, thank you. I should very much love to see it whole again. Let's go, guys. Let's go and reunite this love. Okay, so this tree is littered with countless trinkets and bits of trash, glued haphazardly together to form a glittering hive. Reach for a sharp piece of broken glass that could be the mirror shard, but you pull your hand away at the last moment. 1,000 beady eyes peer out of the tree knotholes. A familiar cracking voice floats above the others. You again? Cattlehead, what do you want now? I've come for that mirror shard. Hand it over and I won't have to strangle you again. No way, we need the shines to keep fairy folk away. Best fairy repellent there is. What? Since when are fairies afraid of shiny things? Well, I don't see no fairies around, do you? But maybe we can work something else. Them smelly mushroom herders have been encroaching on our turf, you see. They've been building those stupid little stone shrines of theirs, and worse yet, they've been hiring mercenaries to guard them. So we can't go anywhere near. But maybe a big stomper like you can take care of the problem for us. And then you'll give me that shard? Hey! If there ain't no fairies, we don't need no fairy repellent. Okay. So, I'm assuming you mean these things. Sorry. Hold on. What do I need to get rid of you? A dreadful doll. Well, I'm going after this thing anyway. Yeah, you're very angry. Ow! Okay, I dealt with your fairy issue. I kicked over those little rock piles like you asked. Now give me the shard or I'll knock over this nest too. You smash fairy shrines? Good. Take it. We don't want your trash. Thank you. Forest well and swamp. Well, the well is right down here. I wonder what else I have to do. You hike up the hem of your skirt from ankle-deep well water and duck down to inspect the small damp cave. A pale shape quickly retreats further into the dark space. You hear the labored breath of some pathetic thing, frightened and alone. Hello there. Don't worry, I won't hurt you. Bloodshot eyes blink nervously up at you. The creatures gaze longingly at the light of the world above the wall, whilst I'm cowering from it. Poor dear, what are you doing down here in this hole? I bet you're hungry, aren't you? Two thin, malnourished arms twist out from the crevice. One hand tightly clutches a shard of glass, while the other hand reaches out to you, begging for food. Okay, I need roast beef. I don't mind that. How do I make roast beef? I just need this. There we go! This one's easy. I have the things I need for it. Here you go, some roast beef. Creature snatches up the meat so quickly that you nearly lose a finger. It scurries back into its little crevice, and you hear satisfied munching from within. I'll take that shard, thank you very much. And find the shard in the swamp. Okay. So we just need this last shard. And then we're home free on, fixing that mirror. What are you guys doing over here? Oh, you guys have my thing. Okay, what do I need to do? Sticks totems. These animated wooden iffies seem to be engaged in a ritual dance. They march in stiff patterns around a reflective piece of glass embedded in the soft ground. You lean in for a better look, just enough to make out shards of mirror surface reflecting the ghostly image of the moon. You think to reach in and grab it, but the swinging limbs of the dancing totems are too dense and quick. Out of the way, you overgrown twigs. Maybe I can get them to shift their attention to some other glittering babble. I need a moonlight globe? Whoa, what is a moonlight globe? Moonlight globe. Maybe blip blip, here's a moonlight globe. Come here. You cast a glowing globe into the ritual circle and watch the wooden effigies or whatever suddenly lose coloration and knock their wooden limbs into each other. You take the opportunity to slip between the tall frames and snatch the mirror shard before the frenzied dance begins. Thank you, sir. Have fun with that moon drop. I kind of want it, though. I fucking love the moon. The way to catch stick totems in Gothic is with moon. Just moon. Okay, I have all the mirror shards. So hopefully we can finish this. You gingerly hand over the broken glass shards to the maiden. She's careful not to cut herself on the razor-sharp edges as she slots them into the mirror frame. The pieces click into place perfectly, and the surface of the mirror ripples like the water on a lake. The ripples calm, settling into the form of a pristine crystal mirror. She gazes into the mirror with awe. Look, it's as good as new. Oh! The maiden's reflection ripples and morphs into the viscera of a handsome young man. My love, is that you? Overcome with joy, a fresh stream of tears roll down her cheeks. I can't believe my eyes. I don't understand. What happened? Where are you? I'm imprisoned inside my own head. It's horrible here. You have to get me out. You went to the snake, didn't you? Why would you do something so stupid? Listen, my love, I have a confession to make. I'm actually not good at a musician. What are you talking about? You are beautiful upon your balcony. A bum like me would never get your attention, so I asked the snake to help me out a little. I thought I could protect myself from the snake's hypnotic gaze with this magic mirror, but then you went and broke the darn thing. I didn't break it! It slipped out of my hand. Wait, didn't you put this on me? How could you be so irresponsible? One problem at a time, children. We fixed the mirror, so it should be able to break the snake's spell now. Yes, oh, And you have no idea how unbearable it is being stuck in here. There's nothing but awful poetry and song lyrics that don't even rhyme. Please, Granny, take the mirror. I can hardly stand to look at this buffoon any longer. Babe, wait. Yeah, get this, bitch. Sudden dread grips the snake as you swing the shimmery mirror to meet his eyes. The mind-altering patterns of his gaze are reflected back to him. Slowly but steadily, the snake leans closer and closer to the surface of the mirror. His forked tongue flicks against the glass, then disappears beyond it. It's so beautiful. Like a length of rope being pulled through the eyelet, the snake rushes forward and vanishes into his own reflection. Noise! The mirror jolts bucks of your hand, clattering to the ground. You stoop down, careful not to look too deeply. Nice. Hidden in the reflection of the mirror's surface, you can faintly make out a tiny wiggling shape trapped just beyond the veil of this world. The soul of the snake. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. We did it, guys. Was I supposed to get the snake stone? I guess so. I didn't even realize that was part of my quest. But everyone should be gone now. Yes. Anything to steal around here? Ooh, a chest. Anything else to steal? No. Ooh, another chest. An egg! We got an egg, guys. We did it. We don't need anything else in this life but an egg. Just an egg. Egg, 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 egg. Aww. That looks cute. Looks like the two of them are working things out. Aww. So cute. That's so cute.